Back to my channel. Since last class we've been discussing for the visa for several the countries, and I had received lot of enquiries regarding the PCC, that is police clearance certificate. So what is the purpose of PCC? The police clearance certificate is granted to Indian nationals who wish to relocate into another country for work, long-term stay or residential purpose. Tourist who travels overseas on the tourist visa do not require a PCC, that is police clearance certificate from Indian authorities. So in order to do that, you should have a proper login ID with the Passport Seva Kendra. Once you have logged in, you have to have there is a lot of other options. I'm going to click here. And is PCC is compulsory is the question that I always get from my client. And yes, although not everyone requires it, but those who are planning to stay for long period of time in a foreign country for any reason required to get a police clearance certificate, people who applied for to residence or who have applied for long term visa needs to get their police verifications. And we also have studied that how is PCC is done. So once you are submitted all your documents or requested fees in cash or through a check to PCC, you have to either police visit your place and take a location map and send it across to the police verification. Otherwise you have to visit your nearest police station, answer the queries of police officers, submit the self-attest document mentioned in the official Passport Seva portal. And how can I get PCC in passport is what today we are going to discuss in detail. As you all know, this is a Passport Seva Kendra's portal. I have a login ID, so I'm directly logged in and I'm gonna fill all these things with a random informations. I just pause this and fill the information. So you have to answer for all these questions, like what is your passport number and date of issuance and expiry date and place of issue, which country you are looking for the police verification certificate, and the what purpose you are looking for. If you can click, you will get the drop down. Any country you can select that for the police clearance, and here also will get a drop down for options why you wanted. So if you're, as long as you're going for long-term visas, then you would be required for the police clearance. Once you're done with that, you just say next. Here we have to give all the informations, given name, surname. I just pause it and fill it, all the information is required. Here I'm giving the example and the random informations. The given name is and surname and gender you have to specify. If you're transgender also is fine. Passport Seva Kendra would accept all the informations whatever you are giving, and date of birth and the place of birth that you have, and how did you get this citizenship by India by birth or registration or descent. Anything could be accepted. If you have a voter ID number you can put, and PAN card number, and the employment type. If you are a government employee you have to give an NOC, otherwise it is just a private. And you have to say your marital status, either married, single or divorced, separated, any options you can choose. And educational qualification also there is a drop down, 7th or less, graduation and above, 10th pass or above, and between 8th standard to 9th standard. So I have selected 7th standard or above. Next, here you have to fill the family informations. I have given the random informations about the father name, mother name and the spouse name. I just go ahead and click next. Here you have to give the complete informations regarding your address, because which is very important for your police clearance. Here I have filled all the informations regarding the address and the which city and town and state. If you can give the drop down, select the drop down, you can select a respective town, state and district also. If you are a rural, you have to select the Bangalore rural. If you are urban, then Bangalore. Here you will get the police station name also. So you can select the police station name and the pin code related to your address you have to give, and the phone number, email ID. If you have a different permanent address, you have to say yes and fill another address, otherwise this address would do, you can say no. And all the disclaimer is very very important, providing the following details if there is any criminal proceedings pending against the applicant, or any proceeding respect of police alleged to have been committed by you pending before the criminal court in India. No. If you have case in any of your this thing, then you will not get the police clearance. Has any warrant or summons you have your appearance been issued in a pending before a court under any law for the time being in force? So no. Has arrest warrant for your arrest been issued by court under any law for the time being in force? So you can say all these things is no. Next, here you have to say place where you are applying for, and if you want to give a phone number, you can give the phone number. Here you will get a message. I would say no, follow-up message I would not be required. I'll agree all these things and I'll save this detail. Once you submit, it will lead you for payment options. Then once you paid the payment, you can book an appointment. That's all for the day, friends. Do like my videos and subscribe my channel for more updates. Now that I do not want to submit this, so I'll just save my details and I'll keep it for reference purpose. Thanks and have a great day. Thank you. Bye.